Hey, hi, and hello, everyone. Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. Hope you're doing well, and I am excited to announce to you that they're back. Oh, they're back. The greatest virtual band the internet and the world has ever known. They're back. No, I'm not talking about gorillas. I'm talking about instead Ray William Johnson's Your Favorite Martian. For the Gorillaz fans that are out there, if you even exist, Ray William Johnson is like the Damon Albarn of the band. But for those of you who may be younger than me and uninitiated, Your Favorite Martian is an internet virtual band that got popular on YouTube, that was spearheaded by the, at one time, maybe not now, but at one time, a very popular internet personality, Mr. Ray William Johnson, who had a show called Equals 3, where he would kind of react to and comment on viral videos on the internet, almost in like kind of a cheeky America's Funniest Home Videos kind of way, but like for, you know, millennials at the time that it was very hot and very in vogue. Well, Mr. Johnson, who's also, from what I understand, a fan of my videos as well. Shout out to Mr. Ray William Johnson. He also had this band side project that went by the name of Your Favorite Martian. And, you know, the songs, if we look at them, you see some of them here. They're not exactly, you know, we're talking about a group who habitually made tracks titled things like Tiggle Bitties, transphobic techno, which, you know, I guess fitting that this project has returned during Pride. Well, the real Your Favorite Martian heads out there might remember an oldie but a goodie in the catalog that went by the name of Orphan Tears. And apparently, the project, this band, has been resurrected. It's been brought back to life, and the return song is the sequel to that track. It's Orphan Tears Part 2. We're going to try it. We're going to sample it. We're going to see what this comeback is all about. But first, I wanted to get into this little YouTube short with a message from Ray, just to see, like, you know, what's brought this on? What's going on? How's it hanging now, Ray? Does this man age? What has this man been doing for the past however many fucking years? Did they cryogenically freeze him? And how did this guy get out of the creator clash? Did iDubbbz ask him to fight? He should have. And the hair, it's the same hair. His hairline's looking dope. Ray's drinking from the fountain of youth, apparently.
It's finally here. So before I show you this, if you're gonna be mad at anyone, be mad at me, because
I will reserve my anger for after I've listened to the song.
So here's how Your Favorite Martian looked when you last saw them. And here's how they look now. Mama used to tell me one day.
It's not quite Humans era yet. Okay, well, we've seen that, I guess. Look, Your Favorite Martian, they're back. They're here. Orphan Tears Part 2, featuring Cartoon Wax and Stevie the Demon, is the return song, the return single. Let's give it a try, give it a shot, and see what it's got to offer. Trending 20 on music. That's what we like to see, baby.
And we're back. Back to the disco, back to the music, back to the flashing lights. Went straight to the bar like, hey, let me get around to Orphan Tears on Ice.
Why are the Orphan Tears green? Is this Your Favorite Martian lore that I'm not aware of? Kind of reminds me of Coneheads. If I remember correctly, in the movie Coneheads, the Coneheads cry green tears.
My left hand turned to Scooby-Doo. I got chased around by a Gucci shoe. I heard an explosion behind me. I didn't look back like the people in the movies do.
Scooby-Doo? Gucci shoe? Didn't look back like people in the movies do? I went into this wondering, like, will Ray lose his pen game in the second generation of My Favorite Martian? And I think within the first handful of bars of this track, confirmation, no. Ray will, in fact, still bring bars to the table with absolutely no hesitation whatsoever. You really got to think back, like, Your Favorite Martian was so many more years ago. The music game and the hip hop game was totally different. And now lyrical standards have changed. Ray could have easily gone in here and just mumbled through an auto-tune VST for a couple of minutes and it would have passed. But no, Ray said, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up the pad and the pen. Shout out to furries. Oh shit, a trap beat! A trap beat! This is part of the joy of having your favorite Martian back. What I really value here is even though the characters have been redesigned, this is still like way worse than the best stuff that you would see on newgrounds.com back in the day. Like I love how the animation is still so subpar and mediocre. It does kind of remind me, like, for its time, your favorite Martian's animation was pretty bad. It was like not very good at all. And I like how we now have a slightly better version of not very good at all.
Into my body go the tears of an orphan. My brain releases endorphins. Look around and everything started morphing. What I thought was a cocktail waitress became a yellow aardvark with braces. We followed her to a faraway place.
If you could walk there, it's not that far away. You literally just walk down the hall, bro. And am I the only one here who wants to hear what is the chemical compound of these orphan tears? I'm tired of hearing how psychedelic they make you feel. I want to know how to make it myself.
In the days all of us were lost. Hours passed and the drugs wore off. Wait, we're in a warehouse building. Those aren't pigs, those are actually little.
Now I know. Now I know. Oh my God, the lore, the reveal. This is like a Black Mirror episode. This character here is like Mewtwo's sexy cousin with horns. I'm still left with so many questions though. Like, what is it about the orphans that actually makes their tears have this effect? When they cry, do they themselves get high? Yeah! Look at that, it flashed, and instead of seeing the skeleton, you see the old Ray William Johnson. Wow. The Easter eggs, man. The Easter eggs.
Pull it up. We gotta help him out of here. I'm not an engineer.
If you stumbled across a bunch of orphans in cages stuck in the back room of a bar who were crying into jars, why would you need to be an engineer to get them out of there? Like, if you saw that, would you be like, this is above my pay grade?
But I think these orphan tears are made from actual orphans' tears.
I like how even though Ray is the one writing the lyrics and conceptualizing this, he can actually like still act and deliver on the mic in a way where even he's surprised at his own insanity.
Bill Cosby appeared in the doorway right behind me.
What? No. Wow. What a cultural reset that was. It sort of makes me wonder, like, will we have to wait 11 more years for part 3? Will I be here at age 47 saying to you, wow, everyone, hey, Anthony Fantano here on YouTube, which has since been bought by Mark Zuckerberg and is a part of the metaverse. I hope you're doing well. I know I'm not, because the world is burning everywhere, and we live under fascism. Anyway, we now have your favorite Martian, Orphan Tears, Part 3, following up the very popular and beloved Part 2, which is a classic at this point and is played on all radio stations all day, all the time, and has been my #1 song of the year for the past 11 years, really every year that it's come out. And yeah, now we get to review Part 3. But there you go. Your favorite Martian, Orphan Tears, Part 2. What more can I say? I don't think there's really anything I can say. So I'm going to say nothing. I'm going to say nothing else. And tell you that there is a video next to my head that you could check out. Leave your comments in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. You're the best. Love you. You are my favorite. And I will see you in the next one. Anthony Fantano, your favorite Martian, forever.